gentlemen, my name is Rage, and welcome to a Rage perspective on Cubeworld. Now, what Cubeworld is effectively a Minecraft clone. Oh, I could not resist making that one. And before anyone starts, this game, apart from, I guess, sharing the trait of being cube-based, has literally, that's where its similarities with that game end. So, comment section, I'm watching you. Alright, so I'm going to go over character creation a little bit, just very, very quickly. Then we'll hop into game. I already have a wizard of incredible power that I am going to be showing you what's what on. So, character creation, you have 4 classes. You have the warrior, the ranger, the mage, and the rogue. Each of these classes has 2 specializations that you can choose into. For example, the rogue has assassin or ninja. The mage has fire mage or water mage. You know, I was a fire mage, but then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked, so I'm now a water mage. The difference between the 2 classes on every single, the difference between the 2 archetypes on every single class, no, other sentence way round, is basically 1 spell. It's not that diverse at the moment, but I'll get into stuff like that in game. And then you've got, obviously, male and female. You can change your face, your hair colour, make it some crazy sort of anime all up in this hizzy. And you got your humans, your elves, your dwarfs, look at them, ugly bastards. Your orcs, look at them, ugly bastards. Your goblins, look at them, ugly bastards. Your lizard men, I love lizard men. Lizards are awesome. And you got undead. Oh, I love undead. Undeads are awesome. And you got your frogmen. Look at them. Hypno. 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 That's the swords. Whoa, 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 whoa. You will do as I say. This is the best video in the world. You better believe it. Who said that? I don't even know. And then you make your character. You get in game. And that's that. Done. Character creation. Boom. 2 minutes flat. Intro's already done. Ragegamingvideos into house. Okay, I will see you in game. Welcome then to Cubeworld, everybody. Just look at the magnificent vistas of this cubey landscape. It is a randomly generated voxel world. Each time you make a map, the clouds are squares, the characters are squares, everyone here is just squares. Nerds. Okay, seriously though, this game so far has been great. There are a few problems with it, but generally it is fantastic. And you know, a alpha is allowed to have few problems. Yes indeed, ladies and gentlemen, this game is currently in alpha. There will be a link in the description. You can pay to get into the alpha. That only happened recently, like very recently, like a couple of days ago. Until then it was in very much a very much £1 alpha. No, it was in completely sealed off alpha for ages, but I've been following this game for a long time, for many months, and it had always been like, ooh, this looks like it might be fun to try, and indeed, now that I'm actually playing it, it really is. Excuse me, while I murder this bush and pick up some wood. Yay! Alright, so my character is the mage class. I am a water mage, and I'm currently using a staff, which means I can water vortex with my left click. I'm gonna go with how to class, everybody. Weeping Angel! Weeping Angel! See, these are respawn statues. When you die, you go to the nearest one of these statues. Another one over there. There's quite a lot of them. But I like to call them Weeping Angels for obvious reasons. And they scare the hell out of me whenever I notice one. It's just not fair. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is an alpaca. That's really all I got for that one, quite frankly. So I am a mage. Now what does being a mage mean? Boom! These are your skill points. Every time you level up, you get skill points, and you can either be 2 specializations per class. For me as a mage, it is water mage or fire mage. As fire mage, I get fire explosion. As water mage, I get healing stream. Healing stream is the following. Number 1, and then I'm like, heals, 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 heals. It drains a lot of mana, and it's ow good. So the difference is, as fire, I get fire explosion, water, healing stream. Now, that's literally the only class difference. Every single archetype in the game, the only difference between the 2 classes that you can be, so for example, for warrior, berserker, and guardian, is a single ability. It's not always the first one, it's just one of these 3 will be different between classes. That's really the only difference, apart from, you know, a few base things, like the passive, like fire spark versus Torrent. Torrent, I feel to be the better one with Mage. My attacks are just generally faster, whereas Fire Spike, I get an instant right-click attack every now and then. So, I've changed to water because as water, I'm nearly unkillable because of the healing. Like, even if I do my... See, look, you see all the healing that's just coming up? Like, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. My normal attacks just heal me loads, and I've got the massively powerful heal. And the thing about Water Mage, which I don't understand why, but my attacks just do more damage than fire. So not only am I a lot harder to kill, I also do more damage. But of course, this is alpha. Class balance has not been something that's probably been heavily emphasized so far, because after all, it is a PvE game, although PvP will be coming in the form of randomly generated arenas and battlegrounds, which is going to be awesome! But yes, that's basically the class difference. And then you've got 3 passives that every single class shares. I also get Mana Shield and Teleport, both of which I'll go into. Mana Shield is literally just, I now absorb a few hits. Teleport is, oh my god, I'll show you. But yes, the passives are Pet Master. The pet system is something I'll explain in a moment. Climbing, you climb faster. Eventually, once you put 5 points in that, you can get Hang Gliding, and then you can use Hang Gliders. Hang Gliders cost 10 silver. 10 silver is not that much. It is if you're just starting, because you normally get coppers. But at the stage I am at, which is like level 9, 10, is you start getting silvers off things. So 10 silver for a hang glider, get to somewhere really high, leap off it, break out your hang glider, and go sailing over the lands of Terradara to your, you know, just at your, I really don't have a word. Your discrepancy, that's the word. Discretion, that's the one. And then you can have swimming, makes you swim faster, makes you climb faster, makes your pet stronger, and then you get a boat. And then this one, you get to ride your pet. So, the pet system, everybody. Good job I didn't kill this alpaca. So you see this alpaca, this is one of the many pets in the game. There's about 40 pets in the game. Now, if I have the correct item, if I press B, which is the pet taming window, I have a soft ice and a cotton candy. These are pet taming items. You find the correct pet that corresponds to the item. So, for example, a cotton candy will let me tame a sheep. It's so typical that I've got one of them. Evans, do you want to trade with me? Or and then the soft ice lets me tame a penguin. I know, right? I cannot wait to get a penguin, because yes, there's multiple, like, I guess the example I have to use is biomes. We haven't actually got to a snowy or desert type place, which I can't wait, because it's going to be awesome. So I would give, say, the alpaca whatever the alpaca needed, and it would become my pet. It would fight for me, it can die, but you can endlessly revive it. And then once you have 5 points into Pet Master, you put a point into riding, and then you can ride your pet, and you move a lot faster, and it looks hilarious because you can ride any pet you have. For example, we had Gubiak the Rogue riding round on a freaking rabbit. A full-grown human male was riding around gloriously into battle on a freaking rabbit. It was just fantastic. You have no idea. Oh my god. So, my actual teleport ability, this is the map, by the way, and what a map it is. Now, this looks like a massive area of land I've explored on the multiplayer world. Like, there's a lot we've actually seen everywhere. The lit up stuff is places I've been, the dark stuff is places I've seen but not been. I'll explain what these swords are in a moment. That's going to be the finale of the video. But if I was to zoom out, yeah, somewhere around here is icy and deserty lands, and it's just a massive world that's randomly generated each time you make a world. So I have really only scratched the surface, and we have the hub city. The hub city has crafting. Crafting I'll explain once we get to a campfire. Campfires I'll explain once we get to a campfire. It has crafting, it has class stuff where you can train on dummies, you can switch class, you can reset skill points. Pet district, which doesn't really seem to have anything going on in there. I imagine that'll be implemented later into the alpha / when it becomes beta. The city is basically your hub place that you need to go back every now and then just to sell, make new armor, generally just collate your efforts and get to grips with what you're currently doing. But I am going to head over to the Rock of Anger! Now, across the map there are various little, like, landmarks, like Krogar Castle, Sadara Castle. What else is there? We've got the ruins of Luglon, we've got the Narok Tree, which is a fuck-off big tree, we've got the ruins of Croden, and we've got various things. Each of these crosses will tend to be, you know, another sort of thing that's going on, and I want to know if this is a bug or there is actually another village way over in the distance. It would be cool if there was. I mean, I just want to do a lot of exploring. If the map was actually bigger than this blue thing, maybe this blue thing is just the forest biome, and then there's another equally sized one that's like snow and desert. That would be amazing, but I don't actually know on that front to start with. See, your map, if I look at the top right, your map stays as zoomed in as you were as your minimap. So if I zoom all the way in, like as much as it will let me, I could technically use the minimap to navigate without actually looking at the game. I'm not looking at the game right now. And I could use the minimap to navigate myself, which is kind of cool, but I like to leave it on sort of a medium out. I mean, it's a really good idea for the map, showing like the terrain, the elevation, all the trees, everything. It's such a cool map. I mean, MMOs like other like proper MMOs. I don't want to say proper because this is an MMO, but you know what I mean when I say that, like the WoW types. Having a map like this would absolutely rock. It really would. So my teleport ability, it's just boom, massive amounts of traveling. That's why I think the mage is a really superior class. Because heart flower, because you don't really need mounts because you can teleport and it's faster. You'd have to get off your mount anyway to do the teleporting, and you can teleport up terrain, you can teleport across gaps, it's a massive range, the cooldown gets lower and lower the more points you put into it, it's just such effective travelling. Now if I was to want to get to the top of this tree, boom, I'm now at the top of this tree. And, you know, it's such a good movement ability. Playing with Hollow and Gooby, I get so annoyed that I just constantly, like, catapult ahead and get to wherever we're going first. Now, this rock is like, it's like it was looking at me going, "Hey, Rage! Explain climbing." So any surface in the game which is flat, you can jump at it, hold control, and you can climb around the surface, like so. You have a limited stamina bar, which you saw was decreasing as I go up. You can increase that with the skill point, and it just generally lets you parkour around the place. And the parkour in this game is fantastic. You can just get into some real fun situations by having competitions to see who can scale massive things first. Oh my god, it's an ogre! Oh, this is happening. This is happening. This is a perfect way to show you combat in the best possible light. Yes, indeed. So, that's the climbing system, and it's really quite useful. But, I mean, as a mage, fuck climbing when, boom, I'm now at the top. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Alright, so, combat in this game. It may look like the combat's quite simple from the few things. Have I killed anything yet? I don't think I've actually killed. I'm going to go kill this rabbit. This innocent... Is it a rabbit? Yes, it is a rabbit. Okay, so this is a bunny, so I'm going to find my thing at it. So look, that took a lot of damage. It's dead. That's really it. And there we go. XP. Ooh. It dropped a sword. Okay, that's fine. So... this ogre then, I'm going to attack it. Now ogres, I shouldn't really go near with a badge pole. They do a lot of damage. I'm not high enough level. They really are difficult mobs. But, you know, mana shield on. Let's do this shit. So I'm going to start attacking it, and like it's going to run at me after hardly done any damage. Now you see that backflip I just did. If you press middle mouse button in combat, you do a sort of backflip, forward flip type. Forward flip is actually what it is, and you dodge out the way of attacks, which is obviously useful when an ogre is swinging its club at you. Now this is a massive monster, but there are even bigger ones that are just insane, like the giant turtle boss. But I will explain bosses when we get to one ourselves. So the ogre is now like, fuck, chase. Oh no, he still wants my blood. Okay, let me just teleport away from him, put my mana shield on, and we're going to have a fight with this guy. The more advanced mobs do have sets of attacks, like for example the ogre does a spinny attack, he also smashes over his head. Now, if I want to successfully defeat this guy, I'm going to have to really, really work for it, because he doesn't take a lot of damage, he does a lot of damage, he can probably one-shot me at the level that I am. He's a very difficult mob to kill, and you can tell that because his name's in red. There are 4 tiers of mobs, and they go from blue, which is that mob's your bitch. They have white, which is, yeah, it's going to be a nice fight, fair fight. And then you have orange, which is, that's a little bit of a challenge if you're up to it. And you have red, which it will literally kill you. What are you doing? Don't attack it, you fool. Now, ogres, I have a feeling, are very close to becoming orange for me, because I can kite it round as long as I dodge everything correctly, teleport out the way, keep going, keep healing, make sure my health's full so I can't get one shot, and just generally use my everything to my best of my ability and actually properly fight instead of just stand there trying to tank it. I can pretty much fight an ogre and kill it, which honestly says great things about the combat. You can kill something that's much higher level than you if you just play properly and actually think about the fight that you're doing. You can use the fact that I'm a mage to my advantage, and everything's awesome. The only thing is, I don't know how a melee class would go about out-fighting something that's just too much for them, because they would get melee'd to death. I only think the ranger and the mage could really do this, but I haven't tested the other classes, so I could be wrong. But yes, I'm going to just slay my ogre friend here. He can't really hit me, he's too slow and dumb, and there he goes, 13 XP. Lovely, an 80 whole copper. Disintegrated. I love how things die. They literally disintegrate into cubes. It's absolutely wondrous. So I'm trying very fast to get over to Nardor Rock so I can show you some awesome parkouring and then what the crosses on the map means, as well as bosses. So as far as gathering goes, this is a cotton plant. I can kill the cotton plant, it will then drop cotton buds and I can pick them up. Actual crafting, I'll show you when we get to a campfire. Rabbit, oh, it's a sheep! I could totally tame the sheep. So if I wanted to, I could walk up to the sheep, press B on it, and give it this cotton candy and tame it. But I don't want a pet sheep, because pet sheeps are lame. So I'm just going to leave it. A crow's tameable. Hey, crow. grows a tameable. Oh, that might be cool. But the pet I really want, which I need a lollipop to tame, is a owl. Because I think being a mage, having an owl, the animal that symbolizes intelligence, would be a really cool thing. Especially having my mount as an owl. I really failed at talking there. Mushroom. So as you can see, there's various things you can just pick up. There's also various nodes like iron, gold, silver, the spider web, which gives you cobweb, bushes, which give you wood and plant fiber. You know, various little things like that that you can destroy and pick up, and these are your base crafting materials. You can turn them into blocks to craft things, and you can turn them into potions, into food, into armor, into weaponry. It's a very, like, the crafting system in terms of what you can make is very extensive. The crafting system in terms of its use is quite a basic one, but it serves a purpose, and honestly, it is quite fun. But yeah, well, hopefully I see a campfire. They're normally everywhere. The fact that I'm not finding any is just typical. Mushroom, mushroom, mushroom. See, mushrooms are for food, and food is for healing. You see, in my Q slot, if I press Q, I will start eating this mushroom skewer I made earlier, which, as you can see, 4444 is a lot of healing. The only thing is, as a water mage, you don't need any healing items. So, as a solo class, water mage is really quite good, because you can kill things that are much higher than your level. You can AoE massive amounts of stuff that's your level down. You never have to use healing. You don't have to bother making healing stuff. It seems like, as far as class balance goes, they've not really tuned it that well, but obviously it is an alpha, so that's not something that would come straight away. See, I can't pick up any more heart flowers because I've reached heart flower cap. There isn't an inventory cap in terms of space or size, but there is a cap to each individual item and how many you can hold at the current time. Am I getting there? I'm nearly there, guys. I'm nearly there. Alright, Scottish Terrier. A Scottish Terrier can be your pet. Do you need any other reason to... Oh, shit. Snout beetles. They fire arrows out their mouths, and they're really difficult to kill. Range stuff is very hard for me to solo if it's red, so I'm not going to go near them at all. Where is a campfire? Holy shiz. And you see that like group of adventurers that just leapt down there. You get group of adventurers which are both allies and enemies. Allies ones help you fight whatever it is you're currently fighting. Enemies one will attack you on sight. I hope these are allies. See, look, these are allies. I can go up to them. I'm like, hey guys, my favorite sport is hang gliding. What about you? I need a new pet. It's a bat. I love it. My slime is adorable. So you can also tame slimes, and you can tame bats. And you can tame slimes, and you can tame bats, and you can play with this, and you can mess with that. So you can tame aggressive animals. We haven't actually worked out how yet, because they just attack, but we'll see. Right, this cave is going to help me explain the light system. If I press F, I summon my portable lamp. You can tame a hornet, but honestly, what the f... It's a hornet, right, that's just peacefully looking at me. It isn't trying to fucking mess with me or completely make me hate my life. Clearly, 0 out of 10 for realism game. I do need to fuck with this hornet, because honestly, hornets can't be allowed to live. They are scum of the universe. They make their living by pretending to be the scum of the universe insect, the wasp, hovering in front of you and being like, ha, you think I'm a wasp, don't you? I'm just gonna keep looking at you, making you nervous, because I am Hornet Man! Fuck hornets! So, light, basically, you press F, you get your torch. There's no limit on this, there's no cooldown, you can just spam it, have it out all the time. It's a really neat system, and it lets you explore dark caves for ore and various creatures. And also, once this game gets to nighttime, the day and night system is very interesting. Daytime, you've got this wonderful sun, it's all lovely, the lighting system, the terrain is so soft and colourful and smooth, and it's just such a nice graphic style for what this is. It really is lovely. And at night, everything goes pitch black, like pitch black. You can't see anything whatsoever, and you need this to just give you a circle of light around you. You can make it instantly from night to the morning by going to town and talking to an innkeeper, so you don't have to play at night, which is a nice feature, because making you play through the night would be awful. Some people do like it, but personally, if I couldn't skip night, every time it get to night, I'd just alt-tab and wait for it to be day, because it's that restrictive, the vision. That said, because there is the option to make it insta-day, having the night that dark is really fantastic. It adds so much atmosphere, especially when you're desperately trying to get home on low health and things are attacking you. Those, ladies and gentlemen, are skull bulls. They have like mass on their face, and they are so difficult to kill. Like the ogre, I could just about manage. That thing I couldn't kill in a million years at my current level. 3 of us at my current level couldn't kill that thing, and that's a really awesome thing to be able to say, that the mobs are really tiered that high, that there is stuff to do once you start getting really powerful in this game. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Rock of Anger, that apparently has alpacas just chilling on them. Look at them. Crazy, crazy alpacas. Alright. So I'm going to pack all this bitch. And I'm going to pack all this bitch by getting my... Okay, so Anyone? Did I imagine that, or did that alpaca just jump off the rock and be completely? You know what? It's okay. I'm not going to worry about it. So because I'm a wizard and I run this game like, hey alpaca, I kind of failed as well. So how's your life? How's the wife, alpaca? Are you good? Is everything all right with you? Just gonna. Oh, my teleport's cooldown up. See you later, alpaca. Let me go back up there. See, occasionally, if you fuck up on a teleport, what will happen is that you get teleported to the ground, which is rather awkward, but I guess fair enough, because all the other classes would have to parkour this place by climbing and jumping and getting lucky, and it'd be really intense, whereas me and my wizardly self, all I effectively have to do is just wait for teleport cooldown and teleport up. Go, 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 go! Yes! So that's what it'd be like for other classes. Those other dirty, non-magical classes, and their non-magical ways. Wizard Master Race! Wizard Master Race! Alright, so we'll just wait for one more TP, and we'll get to the top of the Rock of Anger. Oh, no! The scottles, the things... Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I wanted to show you... You know, some days, you don't have good ones, and some days that you do. See, there was a cross-sword event on the top of the Rock of Anger last time I looked, and it's just like completely gone, which, you know, sucks. So I'll get to the top just to show you the top, but then I'm going to jump cut to an event just so I can show you what the events are currently like in the game. Come on. Come on. No, don't teleport me further down. Come on, teleport. It's a little bit buggy at the moment, but I can't really complain because it is just so overpowered. Here we are, at the top of the Rock of Anger. Yes, indeed. Now, if I go into this cloud... run into loads of undead. Okay, let's just casually get rid of the undead. They're white enemies, so they shouldn't be that much difficult for me. Yeah, take it. Die! That's what you get. That's what you get. So if we go into the cloud, we should be able to see... Yes, over there. You see that guy? Let me just kill the frightener. Ah! Oh, it's frightening! Oh god, it's so terrifying! It's dead. Okay, it's dead. I wasn't actually scared. I just like to give them purpose in life by RPing being afraid from them. So you see that guy? Draw roll, the undead. He is a boss. He's a world boss. He's not an event boss. So he won't give that much XP. He won't be that difficult. And he will drop some fairly decent loot, though. But I'm not going to spend ages killing him because he's not an event boss, and I want to show you an event boss. But bosses come in all shapes and sizes. The most common one is giant, pinky versions of normal mobs that have extra attacks and do a lot more damage and have a lot more health, but there is like proper raid type bosses like the giant turtle we fought that had proper moves and was really awesome. I think I'm going to do boss guides later on because that's something that would be really quite useful, so you know, stick around until that happens. So finally a campfire, if I just get rid of the undead guarding it real quick. Hey guys, what are you gonna do? You're getting like owned by my vortex of death? Yeah, what's going on? They all dead now. So at the campfire, normally there is beds at campfires which lets you sleep and heal, but apparently that's not a thing at this one. So if I go on this, we have the crafting menu. So you see this life potion. If I go on potions, I can click on that, and I have a water flask and I have a heart flower. So if I press that, craft, I've now crafted a potion. That's literally how the crafting works. For armor, for weaponry, for everything. You just get the required materials, press the craft button, the bar goes across, and you are done. You've crafted it. And look, you've got wood cubes, iron cubes, gold cubes, silver cubes. These are all the materials that you have to make stuff with. There's jewelry crafting, food crafting, weapon armor. There's lots of stuff going on. The only thing you do need is for like stuff like weaponry and armor and stuff. You need a lot of stuff in this sentence, ladies and gentlemen. You need the specific crafting tables that can only be found in towns. Okay, so I'm going to head to a cross. Okay, cross swords over there. It's go time. Let's do this. I will jump cuttaroo till we get to a cross sword, and I can show you what they're all about, because they are by far the most fun thing to do in the game at its current state. But and I'm a mage, so I'm fine. You jelly non-mages? I bet you are. Every other class would have died in just horrible splatty disintegration if that was them. But yes, guys, I will teleport, jump cut, type slash thing when I get to those swords. In a bizzle, manizzles, for rizzle. Aha, guys, I returned to show you two things that I've been meaning to show you. This is another campsite, and look, most of them have bedrolls that you can walk up, sleep. You face plant the bed, and that's how you sleep. For the love of God, developers, if you change anything else, developers, the developer, this is made by one guy, I know, right? If you don't change anything else, leave face plant sleeping, because it's just fantastic. And then over here, we have an owl! Yay, I want to tame one of these so bad, and I can't. And I can't. I need a lollipop. I'm like, please! Please, Owl, I beg you! Come with me! Be my pet! And the owl's like, nah, bro. Nah. And I just want it. I want it so bad. In a minute. Here we are, we've arrived at the cross swords on the map. Now what the cross swords are is a event boss. You generally have a task to kill the boss, and if you complete it you get a load of XP and a lovely sense of accomplishment. Oh, and fat loots. Fat loots are really the main thing. You see on the minimap there is now a skull. If I head towards the skull, I should... Oh my god! Wow, I was like, I hope this boss is soloable. Defeat the troll. Holy shit. Okay, alright, now I'm going to attempt this. I am going to attempt this. Whether I'm successful, fingers crossed, ladies and gentlemen. There is multiplayer in this game, of course. This may be a type of boss that I need, like, oh my god, his attacks are so massive that he literally breaks the terrain. What? Why? Why life? I choose any boss and I get this one. Are you kidding me? What is the likelihood? Okay, okay. Okay, no, run! Oh my god, I'm so glad I absorbed that. Without mana shield, I do not doubt for a second that would have one-shot me. Holy god. Okay, we can do this. Yes, he's stunned, Double. Okay, I'm so glad I'm a mage right now. The amount of glad that I am a mage and I have practice fighting ogres. Yes, he's stunned a little bit. Come on. No, get out of there, teleport. Okay, I can do this, guys. He's taking damage. I can do this. I can do it. Nice little absorb there. Oh, God! Oh, heal! Oh! Alright, teleport. Okay. God, he's just cleaving through the landscape. Oh, my God. I should probably mention... inappropriately right now in the middle of an intense boss fight, but you can buy bombs and you can blow up the landscape yourself if you feel like it. Does nothing for you but give you the satisfaction as someone blowing up the landscape. Yes, stun him. Get some DPS in, and teleport behind him. There we go. Come on, stun him again. Come on, I can do this. I can solo this troll. I can do it. I believe in my power. Oh god, I don't believe in my power anymore. Teleport. There we go. I can do this. Just keep getting stun. Please get stunned. Yes. Yeah, you did. You got stunned, whore. Yeah, I mean, I don't know that this troll is a whore, so my bad. It's probably not a whore. It's probably a perfectly respectable troll, well known in his community as the trolliest of trolls. Oh god, shield on. Stun him, please stun him. Yes. Come on, over half health, guys. We got this. This is fucking intense. Okay, he will. If I don't have mana shield and he hits me with the big club attack, he will one-shot me. That's why this is so ridiculous. Okay. See, this is a perfect example of the awesome open world bosses. There are dungeons in this game, and you go in them, you clear them out, like the castles that are on the map as landmarks. They're great fun to do because you've got it's like a raiding team. You got to have tanks. It's awesome, and I can heal everybody. It's great. But these world bosses are just phenomenal. They're so intense because if you one fuck up and you are dead, and the loot and XP, it's just great. I'm so happy I managed to show you one of these, even though honestly it's just fuck my luck that I get one of these and not one of the easy little guys. This is literally the biggest mob that I've seen in this game. Because he's now injured, you can see that it's like that thing's come down his face, and he's going to be a little bit harder to kill. Stuff does get a bit better if you injure it down. Okay, come on, get stunned. Why aren't you getting stunned? Yes! Get stunned! See, right-click moves have a chance, at least on the mage, to generally stun things. Other classes have definite stuns, which obviously is... What the shit, that rock, he cleaved it. He fucking cleaved that rock. Sven would be proud. Go away! Yes! Oh, go! Solo! Boom! Okay. Oh god. Oh Jesus Christ, I can do this. Teleport to the side of him. Stun him. Here we go, guys. I'm going to bring him down. Yes! 138 XP. Defeated the troll. Oh my god. Oh my god, silver bracelet of power. Yes, that's so useful. Jesus Christ. I did it. Look at the landscape from that fight. That is why you need to get Cubeworld, because that, especially in a group, is fantastic. Let me just equip that silver bracelet. No, not as my right weapon. I want it as my left ring. Okay, so now that I've equipped my ring, I can do push. and get that, because depending on the weapon that you have equipped, you have different attacks. I think that's the same for all classes, but I do like my staff the best, because the Vortexy attacks are fantastic. But that was some nice armor to have drop. Oh my god, that was intense. Oh, and these are the recipes that you get to make various equipment. I'm just going to learn these ones because they're mage recipes. That's a rogue recipe that I'll give to one of the robes. Robes? One of the robes in our groups. Oh, but that was intense. Yes, it was. So finally, on a last note, now that I've leveled up, I can show you leveling up. I've gained 2 more skill points. You gain 1 to, I think, like 4 per level up. So if I go on teleport, I'm going to reduce its cooldown by a load so I can travel with even more efficiency. Learn. Ah, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. This has been Cubeworld. My name has been Rage. Remember to like, favourite, and share. I really do want to do more videos on this guy, so let me know if this is the kind of stuff you would like. I'm going to do it in the groups with Hollow, Gubiak, Evans, everyone who has the game. It's going to be fantastic fun times. I'm thinking of the Cubeworld files. Awkward. Alright guys, my name has been Rage. I will see you all next time. Remember to like, favourite, and share. A goodbye. Oh, good. Oh, it was a troll. Trollbane! Less powerful because I fucked up once.